on the center, and today I will be getting into some witchy things. Today we're going to be learning how to cast a spell or how to manifest money. So let's get into it. So there are three key things that I think are necessary in order to manifest or cast a spell. So we're going to go through those first, and then I will show you an example of casting a spell for money or manifesting money with a little bit of candle magic. So the first step that I think is key in manifesting is cleansing, having some sort of process that you're cleansing the vessel or cleansing the canvas in which you are going to manifest on. So you can do this in numerous ways. You can do this in the age-old favorites using a bit of sage, which is going to give you a real rough, clean cleansing, but it's going to really take away all those negative energies. My only tip that I say when using sage, make sure that if you're saging inside that you open out a window. Whenever you are spiritually cleaning, do it full-heartedly. Go all in. Really try to remove this energy by opening up the window and letting it have a way in which it can exit. You can do this through opening windows, opening doors, but use sage with a little bit of intent. So then another option that you can use is you can use any type of spiritual colognes that are used to cleanse. So this is Florida water. You also can use a bit of orange blossom. So orange blossom will be good for when you're about to cleanse the canvas to manifest. So maybe I'd use this before a little bit of candle magic. This again is good to clean your body, your environment, all areas in which it's going to give you a nice smooth cleansing. And this is my own personal boosted Florida water that I use myself. It's in this beautiful bottle, and this is just Florida water that I have boosted with herbs that I have put in there intentfully with the idea that's going to help cleanse, give a nice thorough road opening cleanse. So this is my road opening Florida water here. Once you decide your method of cleansing, the second part you need to focus on is doing things with intent. So that means choosing things that are going to go into your spell with intention. So for example, say you want to manifest something quickly, or say you have a passion product, or passion project. Maybe you're going to use things like candle magic, because it's going to bring in that fire energy that's going to really help manifesting things with passion, with vigor, with energy, with vitality. Or maybe there's something that you want that you just want it to come nice and steady when you're ready for it. So maybe you're manifesting a house, maybe you're manifesting a car, maybe you're going to use water. You put some water in a cup and put your intention underneath it, and maybe drop a couple intentful oils or herbs in there and let it sit. So whatever you're choosing, whatever method that you're choosing in order to manifest, it is really good that you are being mindful of what method you're choosing. So once you decide, am I going to do candle magic? Am I going to do water magic? Am I going to do earth magic? Say you want something that's going to be long lasting, a lot of longevity, like relationships. Maybe you're going to bury it in the earth. Being really mindful of what palette you are choosing to do your spell. And then also being mindful of what you're putting in your spell. So say you're going to do some candle magic. Being mindful of what type of essential oils you're going to put in. So for example, if it's love, maybe you're going to use a bit of tea rose. If it's something that's going to help boost your intuition, your spiritual vigor, maybe it's going to be a bit of lavender. If it's a creativity, it's a passion product, maybe you're going to use some citrus things like grapefruit. And if it's confidence related, maybe you're going to use some lemongrass. So being mindful of even of the oils that you're putting in there. Another thing that you can do is you can put herbs in there. So being mindful of the herbs that you want to put in. Maybe some basil, parsley for some money oil. Maybe some cinnamon to really have it be dedicated and long lasting in your life. And of course, you can always use some preconditioned oils. The third part that I think is important is affirmation. So this could be affirming even while you're putting all these things together in your spell. This could be after your spell. This could be just praying or saying positive affirmations that are going to really help affirm those energies that you're intending for your spell. So being very mindful of what words you're choosing, speaking in the positive, speaking positively and in the present form, so that you're really calling upon those emotions that are necessary in order to manifest your clear intentions into reality. So those are the 3 parts that I think are important to creating a spell. So now let's get into an actual spell. Let's do a quick candle magic money spell. So what you'll need for today's money spell is, we're doing a bit of candle magic. So a candle, I'm showing just a tea light candle because a lot of people have this idea that you need all these very fancy things. I need to get a 7-day candle, and I need to do, that's always fine and dandy if you have the resources in order to really be mindful and really choose every single thing that's going to be, with your intent. You have the time and resources to do that, that's beautiful. But if you can only get to the dollar store to get you a pack of tea light candles, you can do an amazing money spell with just a dollar store tea light candle. So that's what I'm showing you today. And you will also need some brown parchment paper. So this is just a piece of a brown paper bag. And I have a Sharpie. This is what we're going to use to write our petition. We're going to also need either some essential oils or some herbs that we're going to be mindful and intentful with when we're choosing. I'm going to be using, instead of just some essential oils, I'm going to use these conditioned oils. This is one of my business coaches at BossyBruja's Uninterrupted Prosperity Oil. And then this is my own personal conditioned oil. This is my Supreme Attracting Oil. So I'm going to combine these 2 oils. They have a lot of different oils and herbs already in them, so it kind of limits the amount of herbs and oils that I'm using. And the herbs I'm going to be using is a little bit of basil and a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon because, again, I want this to have longevity in my life. Basil is just a good heart chakra abundance herb. You can also use parsley. You can also use bay leaf. Anything that's green, really, you could use for this purpose. And I'm going to be using my boosted Florida water to cleanse, and I will also be using my orange blossom cologne to cleanse. But once you have your herbs, you have your candle, your petition material, and your cleansing, let's get into it. So I'm going to start with cleansing my candle. So I'm just going to get a little bit of my road opening oil and just rub it on my candle to cleanse my candle. It's really important to cleanse candles or any type of materials that you're using because you don't know what type of energy it is already absorbed. So it's really good to always start with a cleansed slate. I will also be using a dash of my orange blossom because this is really just a good for manifesting energies because it's got that orange in there. I'm then going to put a couple drops of my conditioned oils in here. And you can even be intentful with the amount of drops you put in there. If you are into numerology, you can find different meanings for different numbers to further put your intent into your spell. I'm going to add a little bit of my basil. I'm going to add a little bit of my cinnamon. Cinnamon goes a long way, so do be mindful. And now my candle is prepared, as you can see. So now I'm going to focus on writing my petition. So to write a petition is just like if you were saying a prayer or an affirmation. You're going to write it in the present form as if it's already done, because that makes your words even more powerful, right? Your words are casting spells. That's why they call it spelling. All right, so I'm just going to free write this, so bear with me as I read my petition aloud. I am so happy and grateful now that I am infinitely connected to the unlimited abundance and prosperity in my life. I know my true wealth is from the infinite creativity within me. And then you can end it with Amen, Amina, Ashe, or so it is, whatever way that you, whatever affirmation you want to use in order to end the end of that. And then on the back, I always say write your name, full name in capitals on the back. It's also your choice if you want to write your position in capitals. I always write it in capitals. And so what I would do is I would speak life into my candle. So I will hold my candle after I've written my position and read it aloud. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm infinitely connected to the unlimited abundance and prosperity in my life. I know my true wealth is from the infinite creativity within me. Amina, Amin, Ashe. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm infinitely connected to the unlimited abundance and prosperity in my life. I know my true wealth is from the infinite creativity within me. Amina, Amin, Ashe. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm infinitely connected to the unlimited abundance and prosperity in my life. I know my true wealth is from the infinite creativity within me. Amina, Ashe, Amin. And you can say whatever prayers, whatever psalms, whatever affirmations you want to speak life into your candle, into your workings. So we'll take a few moments to do that. So now that we've prayed and we've affirmed over the candle, this is the part where you light the candle. It is a bit windy out here, so I'm not sure if we will be able to light it. And then I would just put it on top of my position. And there we go. I have my money spell going. And what is important about candles is that we do not blow it out, that if you have to leave or step away from the place in which you place your candle, that you simply snuff it out by putting something on top of the container so that it is put out that way rather than blowing out candles. Never want to blow out candles. And yeah, so that is, and I don't want it to blow away, so I'm just gonna hold it like this until I'm able to move the candle inside. But yes, thank you guys for joining me today and learning how to cast a spell. I hope this was helpful to you. If you want to see more Witchy Tingz from Wilduman, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. What is the next thing you want to learn how to manifest? What is it that you wish to see me do on here? Do you want to see me do a water spell? Just continue to engage with me. Thank you for joining. Peace, light, love.